Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the end of June. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, your near future, and then we will clarify. Once we finish that spread, we're going to clear those cards, get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, and we'll get the romance angels as well as some oracle cards. So if you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings, so that information is in the description box below. And if you would please hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I love you guys. All right, let's get started. This is for Libra. So in the recent past, we have the Strength card in reverse. We have the Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and then in your current energy we have the the Nine of Wands, the Hermit in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. In the near future we have the Five of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone who's not available romantically is what I'm going to say. So the Queen of Wands in reverse just tells me that somebody has an inability to express themselves in that way. So they could have, God, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll think of it in a second, I swear. Intimacy issues. Thank you. I could not think of the word. This is what I've been feeling from the Queen of Wands in reverse lately. So male or female, you could be dealing with somebody who has issues around that. What could that mean? I mean, it's not just about the physical interaction between two people, so it's not just about sex. If somebody has a fear of intimacy, it can create a million issues in a relationship. It could be that they just don't like to get too close because they're afraid of being hurt. But intimacy is so many other things, right? It could be they just don't like to be vulnerable. They don't want to open up in that way because people have taken advantage of it. So this could be you. You could be in a place right now where you just don't want to connect with people on that level. You're not willing to open up in that way. Or maybe you're just protecting yourself. So it could be either way. I don't like to mix. You guys know, if you're returning, I don't like to mix the energies. I'm pretty clear about who's who. And in this case, this could be someone you're dealing with, or it could be you. So, take that as it resonates for you. Again, this is a general reading. All right, so the recent past, we have the Strength card in reverse, Leo energy. We also have the Six of Wands and then the Nine of Swords. So we've got both fire and air energy as well. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries, Sag, and Leo. This feels like almost a feeling defeated, where the Six of Wands is wanting the victory with Strength in reverse, and the Ten of Swords, it could have taken everything you've had. You've probably been putting so much effort into trying to succeed somewhere in life, whether it be in relationships or in a work situation. And a part of you just wants to be done with that anxiety. This is putting down the anxiety and letting things go, releasing it. If it's exhausting you to the point where you were losing sleep, you're getting past that, which is beautiful. It could be now that you've busted your rear end, things are going to start looking brighter. The Six of Wands is very much about finding your perfect partner as well. So if you'd given up in the past, I'd say don't give up, because it looks like you're going to have victory in that department. It could be that past relationships were just too draining and exhausting and disappointing, or you felt betrayed in those, and that's where you lost your energy. And now you just want to find something that's going to be a good match for you. In this case, I'd say keep pushing, because you need your rest, but you need to keep pushing because you're getting through all of that, and there is victory at the end of it. All right, let's keep moving and see what else is going on. We will definitely clarify that as well. We've got the Nine of Wands. So wanting to leave behind old stuff, old baggage, old memories. Sometimes this person also still feels a little bit defeated. It's right before the Ten of Wands, where they're carrying all the wands on the back. Like, you don't want to carry this stuff with you anymore. So in this case, you have an opportunity not to. Don't carry other people's stuff, any more of that old baggage. What's in the past is in the past, and moving forward is really the only option. To me, with him holding that one, that's talking about self. So no matter what has happened, you can only take you with you. If you want somebody else to be a part of that journey, that's amazing, but you've got to put the things that have happened in your past in your past. And this is feeling really good about just being here. If you've got to stand alone for a little while, then that's what you've got to do. The Hermit in reverse could be coming out of that place of, not wanting to be so philosophical about everything. So you could have been in the past using your mind, trying to be reasonable, trying to figure things out from the mental perspective. But you have so much wisdom, you don't need to try to figure everything out. I think you're going to need to leave behind the idea that you have to carry all of this with you into the future, that everything that's happened to you has imprinted you. Yes, it has. Obviously, we have those experiences. It's hard to release them, but I think it's time for you to do that, because you went from the 9 to the 10. So if you continue on this journey, you're just going to keep carrying all of this weight. And right now it feels like things are kind of heavy. So maybe you're carrying the weight of a relationship all on your own. And it's like, no matter how hard you try, you just can't stop carrying that burden. It really feels like a lot. So we'll clarify. We'll see what else is going on for you there. In the near future, this is either feeling abandoned or walking away from something that just isn't working. The Five of Pentacles, yes, both scenarios could happen, but in this case, I feel like you're going to walk away from something. It could be a job with the Pentacles that doesn't work. If it's not paying enough money or you're not happy in the situation, you definitely feel like you want to push forward. So there could be a possibility you're going to walk away from something like that. It could also just mean, because if we read this having the strength to put behind the past and walking away from all of that old energy, all of that old excess baggage. And I think you're going to have the victory with it. It's just a matter of not getting too much in your head and having the patience to know that not only do your angels have your back, but Spirit's got your back. Whoever's out there, they just said Archangel Michael. So again, let's go back to this. We've got the Five of Pentacles with Temperance, and I think you've been patient in whatever this new start is. I think you want to move forward. Maybe you need to look in a different direction and offer your abilities elsewhere in order to find a new opportunity. I do think this is a new opportunity that might be coming towards you. If you're patient, this is going to come in. You may not see it yet. Obviously, this is the near future. So something or someone is coming towards you once you decide you want to walk away from all of those burdens of the past, maybe replaying where things didn't go right and feeling as though, oh, well, this didn't work out and that didn't work out. But putting your mindset back to, this is going to work out. If I get away from these types of energies, something brand new is coming in. And this is two things, beautiful energy. So there's someone that wants to come towards you. I don't think this is someone from your past. I do think it's somebody new. And they have a small offer, but it's a genuine offer. And they move slowly. So they don't rush things. They're not pushy. They seem to be patient in relationships in the way that they move. It feels really good. It could also be you moving towards someone. Again, the energies feel flipped in this reading for some reason, so it could be one or the other. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. Where I said in the beginning there's someone that felt like they were not available in the intimacy department, not just physical, like I said, they just don't want to open up. I do think, hold on, I'm getting a bunch of different messages. It feels like they want to come around and they have something to say about that. Maybe they need to explain themselves or they want to explain themselves. I'm not sure why that's coming up, but you may have a message or somebody may reach out and say, I really want to talk about the fact that this is why I am the way that I am. Okay, and then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Obviously that situation had created some disappointment. And this is getting over it though, in the recent past, the Five of Cups in reverse. Your intuition kicked in. The Page of Wands in reverse. This could have been dealing with somebody who was a bit younger, slightly immature, didn't know how to move forward, probably lacked passion in some way, or again, lacked the ability to connect on an intimate level. So the Five of Cups is putting that behind you, trusting your intuition and moving forward, and knowing that releasing any kind of pain is just going to help you pick your spirits up. It does feel like you're carrying a lot on your shoulders towards the end of June. So you guys know I'm very honest in my readings. It's unfortunately not always going to be such beautiful, great news. I wish it were. I do feel like good things are coming, but there's some steps. You're going to have to lay down some burdens this week and walk away from something that's just not working for you. And I want to give you the best advice I possibly can. Okay, so the Nine of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. Let's see what's going on there. Maybe you just need clarity about something before you release it. All right, let's see what the cards are saying here. We've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, being open. The Eight of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. So I think in the past there may have been a feeling of like juggling, a lot of juggling. I don't know if somebody was juggling you, and that's where some of this crazy disappointment came from, because there was definitely a time of being stressed out and feeling betrayed by something or someone. The Four of Pentacles in reverse just says, open yourself back up. If you don't open yourself back up, communication can't begin. So if there's someone that you're waiting to hear from, or you'd like to open communication back up, you're going to have to open back up a little bit. So don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money. If you need to spend money, do it. Don't forget, I don't know why this message is coming through, but somebody needs to hear this. Don't forget that as you spend, things come back to you. So a fear of spending because you're afraid that you are not going to get it back puts you in that energy, right? Go and spend. I mean, not being frivolous, but being able to let the flow happen and trusting that it's going to come back to you. So anyway, this is also about needing to open back up the lines of communication. So something may have been closed off, and maybe you feel like, you know, someone's holding back or has held back and not speaking, or you're holding back because you just don't want to discuss or deal with whatever kind of burdens this has created. The Two of Pentacles is not being very balanced. There's a need to find balance for you. So there's something here that you need to walk away from in order to find that. All right, so let's clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Temperance card. Yeah, there's a decision to be made, the Two of Swords. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, someone who lacks the ability to connect intimately, whether this is a relationship or not, but that's what I feel like it is. So I feel like we're finally getting the answers. You need to make a decision. Whoever this is not grounded. Male or female, they come in with, well, first of all, they're not grounded. Secondly, they're not stable financially. They might have an inability to balance out their two energies. In other words, they're masculine and feminine. I feel like this person lies a little bit about money or resources or how well they do, something of that sort. But you've got a decision to make. And I think the advice for you is to walk away. Have patience that if you walk away from the scenario that something new is going to come in. Whoever you're dealing with, if this is in work, this person, I think, may have said that there was more to offer than there actually was, and may have lied a little bit about that. And then you're going to get somebody else who comes in and sees your potential and offer you something different. That's for a few of you on a work work situation. The rest of you, this is definitely a love situation where there's been a lot of burdens involved. They're not telling a huge story, but it's someone who's not available in that way. In other words, they cannot connect on a intimate level or share of themselves. God, I can't talk today. Oh, I stutter a lot. You guys know if you've watched me before. Sometimes I channel so much that I can't get it all fast enough. Get it all out. Anyway, so think about the person that you'd like to check into, and we're going to get into their energy, your energy, and the outcome for that, as well as the romance angels. All right. Let's see what's going on for Libra's person. Tell me about Libra's person's energy. Okay. Libra's person has a lot to say. All right. So, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, this person's pretty hurt. They're holding back emotionally right now. They don't want to argue and fight, but they feel like this isn't going to go anywhere. They're afraid that there's not going to be a new start in this relationship. Page of Swords in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, High Priestess, wow. And the Empress in reverse. And then the Four of Pentacles, needing to open up, not hold back. There needs to be communication. Like I said, in this relationship, if you want to work things out, you're going to have to open up and be vulnerable. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, and communicate. The Seven of Wands, without being defensive. Yes, stand your ground, but don't be defensive. I do see a lot of communication happening between the two of you, and a new beginning if you choose. It's going to be up to the both of you right now. The Four of Wands is in reverse, so there's confusion around what the two of you want. There could have been a third-party situation, but a decision needs to be made. The Knight of Wands, just be cautious. Make sure this person doesn't just want physical intimacy, or that's all you want from the situation. But there needs to be a serious conversation about what to do moving forward. All right. So again, your person is a little bit emotionally unavailable. This has been weighing on their mind. They feel hurt by the situation. The Five of Wands, they don't want to argue and fight anymore. They don't want the drama. It's just a feeling of that things aren't going to be able to move forward. I think they want to. I think they love you. I just don't think they're in a position right now where they're feeling like things can move forward. For you, the Page of Swords, or Page of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't think you're ready to communicate. I think you still have a lot of stuff to work on that you need to release. Like I said in the reading, you were carrying a lot of burdens. This was in the upright, so it's starting to leave things behind. In this case, this is an inability to leave all that stuff behind. Maybe there's a part of you that's not been able to trust your intuition in the past, and you may be a little bit afraid to move forward. The Empress in reverse just says working on you, possibly learning how to trust your intuition more, feeling more in your power. To be honest, this reading is very much about, for Libras, feeling just a bit drained. So the end of June may just be a little bit tough, and you can't handle much. There's something that you need to walk away from. Whoever that is, it needs to be done, and done soon, and I think you know that. All right, let's get the romance angels and see, and then we'll get an outcome. This is for Libra. So we have romantic feelings, wedding, soulmate, and playfulness, and then children. Your love life is being affected by children. So some of you may have children, and that could be a factor. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. Very possibly, I don't necessarily pick up on someone who's in a marriage currently. This could be the person that you're attracted to and wanting to marry, maybe in the future. The soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. And then playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So, yes, do I think this person is your soulmate? Possibly. Whoever it is that you are wanting to get information about, I don't think is the same energy that you were dealing with before that created some kind of issue or drama or created that weight on your shoulders. I think that's a different person. This feels like somebody else. It just does. It feels like a completely different energy. All right, let's get the outcome for this situation. This is for Libra. Tell me about Libra's person, please. Their outcome with their person. Yikes, these cards. All right, so the outcome. Be cautious. The Two of Cups. I think there's discussions with this person. It feels like it's a heavy burden right now. I think you've just been going through your head. So you may have some idea or a thought that this person had lied in the past, or maybe was someone who cheated, or that could have been you. I don't know, not judging, just saying this energy's here and there needs to be discussions. If there's going to be a new beginning, there needs to be truth. The secrets need to come to light. So if there's been any secrets about what someone's behavior in this situation was, there needs to be clarity. And I think the two of you have an ability to communicate very well. So if you want this new beginning, you may realize this is the person that's your other half. This is my favorite card with the crown at the top, along with the Six of Wands, which came out earlier. It's finding your perfect match, the King and Queen. But this is honesty. This is integrity. So you need to start with that if you believe that this is the right person for you. And then the Moon. This is all about revealing any kind of secrets, not holding back. If you're holding back because you want to protect yourself, just recognize that if they are too, that doesn't help. You know, you both have to be open and vulnerable, because you both could have dealt with people in the past that have cheated and lied, and there could be a lot of stuff that both of you need to have a conversation about when it's regarding that type of situation. Okay, that's the outcome for you. Now let me get the Lover's Oracle, and then we'll get into the wisdom of the Oracle for you. All right, this is the one. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. That's intense. That's true. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally so. The qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So there might be a little bit more inner work that's needing to be done. If you're still attracting people into your life that are mirrors for you, it could be that those people are in your life to teach you those lessons. So if you're still feeling triggered and mirrored, then that's because you're still learning lessons. All right. Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Libra, please, for the end of June. This is for Libra. Soulmates. Breathe. To be fair. Unfinished symphony, and chaos and conflict. I think you're walking away from the chaos and conflict. There's been enough of that showing up here to say in the end of June, I think you need to make a decision about doing something and stop carrying that burden on your shoulders, whatever the situation is for you. I think it's going to obviously resonate differently. It could be your family, it could be friends, it could be a partnership, and it could be work. So wherever that fits in your life, there's a need to walk away from something towards the end of June. All right, so this is Soulmates. I love this card. It's so beautiful. They do mate for life. It's a 4 and a 1. So it's about balance within self and then within a relationship. And then it reduces to a 5, so big changes. And then we have Breathe. 29 reduces to 11, which could be soulmate energy as well as twin flame possibly. Breathe. Breathe through it all. As hard as this is and as heavy as your energy may feel, you can get through this. You know, sit in the grass, meditate, do whatever you've got to do. Just take a minute to remember that what's done in the past is done. The future hasn't happened. All you've got is right now. So take a deep breath. To be fair, 38, that reduces to 12, which is then reduced to a 3. And that's about balance in your mind, body, and soul. Be fair to yourself, I think, is what this is asking. Remember that what you want, what you desire, and how you want to move forward is being fair to yourself. It's not always about the fairness for both people. Sometimes it just has to be fair for you. You are Libras. You do ultimately care about the fairness in every situation in your life, and sometimes you just need to be fair to you. The unfinished symphony. So something has not completed. If this is a person from your past that maybe something didn't ever get started with, I think this might be a time to revisit that situation if you choose I don't think it's someone who created big burdens in your life, but there's something that's a little bit unfinished, and this is about new beginnings. So great things to look forward to. Just getting through the end of the month might be a little bit tricky. Just be aware of the energies and keep your boundaries up, not barriers, boundaries. And I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you're returning, again, thank you so much for all of your support. I love you guys. And if you're new, please do subscribe. If guys, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Helps get that message out there for other people who may need to hear it. As I said in the beginning, I do personal, so if you like one of those, the information is in the description box. Again, have an amazing end of June, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.